Remove. Can you guys hear me now? What is going on? This is a wacky day. Can you hear me now? Oh, oh my goodness. This has not been a good morning. So the weird thing is there's now a beta thing inside StreamYard. So that's weird. Those that use StreamYard, there's a weird thing over here on the left that's new for any of my friends that will be in StreamYard this week. And also when I clicked to go live, it said I had run out of my free monthly allotted time. So I had to run and get my credit card and put it in. So sorry. I apologize, everybody. That's a little crazy. So weird. And I have two of me down below. I don't know. I'm a little discombobulated. But welcome everybody that's here. Happy Thursday. Welcome to Vintage Crafting Chat. Today we are making these really fun spring Easter journaling tags, and I'm finally using the fun Walmart fabric that I picked up, oh gosh, probably a month ago, maybe a month ago at least. And the base for these are guest checks is what I'm using, and I'll show you some things that you can also swap in. You don't have guest checks, just a couple things I thought of, and of course cardstock. Cardstock is always our go-to, or copy dyed paper, really anything. And here's one of the other ones that I made. But hello, I'm going to come up here and say hello. Oh no, what's happening? I'm like user error today. I know Leanne is in. She said she was gathering up craft supplies to craft along. I know Kathy is maybe not listening. She's using her hair dryer. She's working on some copy dyed paper. I love that everybody is chatting and crafting today. Let's see. Nettie, good morning, Nettie. Thank you all for helping me, telling me that I was muted. And Annette's here. Hello, Annette. And Angela, our dear Angela is here. Let me make sure I didn't miss anybody. I might have. Mama Juju is here. Hello. Hello. Okay. Good. I think I'm caught up. And anybody that hasn't said hello, anybody that's just watching, hello. I'm so glad you guys are here. So yes, today we're working on these tags, and other things that I thought would work really great. If any of you have picked up these Dollar Tree time cards, these would be really great. You could of course leave them nice and tall if you're working on, you know, like a tall journal, or certainly cut them off. But these would be really great and fun because they're great pastel colors. And then these were, I don't know, in a bin that I had here on my desk. I think I had pulled these thinking they would be great for, you know, Easter, spring color things, and they were sort of buried, but wouldn't that be fun? So you could cut off, like I probably would cut this side off and then maybe back it with some cardstock because they're a little bit thin, and you could put some journaling paper on the back. So those would be super cute. In fact, I'll have to come up with a project to do with those. And I thought these, let me grab one. So these were the paper bag or glycine bag pockets that we made last week, if you were with us last week. And I thought these would be so cute. Just another extra thing tucked into these bags, these little pockets. So that was kind of the jumping off point with that project. And I had picked up some of the green guest checks when Jim and I were on vacation several months back. I found them in this little kind of random, I don't know, we stopped to get drinks. And it was this little convenience store, and they had guest checks. It was like probably like a little mom and pop where they were just selling pretty much maybe just various things the community needed. So I had picked up one of these pads in green and super cute. I love the pastel. In fact, I paid $1.99. Still has the price tag. And then I was happy to find the pink ones on Amazon. So I think I bought, I think I bought like 5 of them. And they were really, really well priced. And it took me a while to find ones that were thick enough. So I put the link down below. It's an Amazon affiliate link, but you can see there the thickness is much more substantial. Some of them are really thin. I'm looking around to think of something else, but some of them are, you know, you wouldn't want to make tags out of them. You'd have to back them with cardstock or something. So I was happy to find these pink ones, and probably once I work through the green ones, I'll probably order the same green colorway. And that link is down below. Oh, how cute. You guys are talking garden. I love it. Let's see. Oh, let's pull from the prompt jar. Let me get that taken care of. So we're pulling our weekly prompt. Last week was something on wheels. And people are posting such cute things in our crafty chat. Let's see here. I got one. What is it going to be? I get so excited. Oh, this is a good one. This will be, I haven't done anything cooking related. So cooking. Ooh, that's a fun one. I'm like right off the bat thinking of a lot of options for that. This is a good one. This will be a good challenge for me. I haven't made a cooking journal. I haven't really worked with, I've used what do I want to say, like recipe books. I've used them as like collage backgrounds, you know, the kind of brownie creamy color recipes, but I haven't done anything that is specific to cooking. So that's going to be fun. Okay, so there's our prompts. Let me check off. Little frazzled with that weird start to this morning. Let me make sure I have everything. Yeah, I think we're good. Oh, the other thing, and I was just writing it. Where did I write it? I just wrote it. Oh, I wrote it on here. The other thing I wanted to say right away. So some of us are getting together and we are doing what we're calling a crafty marathon. So I wanted to kind of announce that from the get-go. Christy, Tippy Winks Vintage, she's been working on some of the advertising and the social media things, and she already posted last weekend, so I feel like we can start talking about it. Oh, do you? Oh, I didn't even think about that. You have some vintage recipes? Yeah, it's going to be a good one. I might do multiple. do multiple of it. So on April 5, we are having a crafty marathon, and I wrote down it starts at 8 p.m. No, 11 a.m. Eastern. I'll just keep the Eastern time. So 11 a.m. Eastern, and Kathy Picasso Cat and I are hosting. It will be on Kathy's channel, and there's a total of 10 sellers, and we're rotating 2 additional 2 sellers in each and every hour, and it's all handmade goodness. I've already seen some of the things that people are posting in our chat, and it's going to be amazing. And what's so fun to me, there's 10 of us, but there's such a wonderful variety of things. So it's all handmade. We're doing, you know, I think some of us are going to be bringing a lot of spring items and Easter items. It's going to be a lot of fun. So I wanted to announce that, and then we'll be putting out some more social media posts and things like that as we get a little bit closer. Okay, so that's done. I'm checking off all the to-dos, and then I'm going to turn the camera around. Okay, crafty marathon. Let me get that out of the way here. Okay, I didn't check my. I usually do this whole check in the morning too, and I didn't do that where I test the microphones and everything. So hopefully this other one works properly. You guys will have to tell me if it isn't working. Let's see, here we go. We'll go down here a little bit. And okay, hopefully you guys can hear me. Let me know if it isn't working. It's a little bit too high, or a little bit too low. It's right in my eye, my eyesight. Oh, are you bringing jewelry too? Yay! I love it. I love all the variety. It's gonna be a really good mix. Should I say all the people? Um, so I should have said that. Why didn't I say that? So it'll be on Kathy Picasso Cat's channel, hosted by Kathy and myself. And the sellers are Dear Angela's Vintage here in the chat, Leanne, Crafty Kitty Vintage here in the chat, Christy, Tippy Weeks Vintage, Pam, Pamela Blanchard, E with Thrill of the Thrift, Amy, our Amy, uh, Amy's, what is Amy? Amazing Amy, somebody help me. Where is Amy? Why is it leaving my mind? I was thinking Amy, Amazing Amy. I think that's the 10. There's 10 of us. I hope I didn't leave anybody off. Oh, and Cindy, Mimi's Treasure Cottage. I think that rounds out the 10. What is Amy? Amy's amazing, but I can't think of her. That's right, art. I knew there was another A in there. Amy's amazing art. So those are the 10 sellers that are participating, and we're all very, very excited about it. Okay, so here's a little bit more of a close-up of the tag. So this one I just did a little cluster. We've done clusters together before. This one's super fun. In fact, we may do this one first. I made a little kind of die cut out of some fabric. So this has been fun. Last week we were working with images from napkins and making little die cuts. And then this week we're doing it with fabric. So sort of taking images from fabric and turning them, I think, in a little bit different way of using them. Here's one too. This is from some of that Walmart fabric. I just did a little fussy cut here again with the image. So sweet and so simple. And basically, it's like turning fabric into a printable, basically, is what we're doing. Here's another one. This one I did use some napkin. So I kind of did that die cut thing where I took an image from a napkin. And this one I layered on because I had the eggs and then I had the little chicks and I layered those on top of the eggs. And then some little vintage book page and a little border with some gingham check fabric. And I actually didn't do the back. Usually I do little back detailing. And look how cute this one is. Oh my gosh, I love this one. And this is that Walmart fabric too. They have the cutest fabric. And I didn't find this at my local fabric. Again, I found it when we were out in the desert visiting my parents, and we went to their Walmart out in La Quinta, Palm Springs area, and I was lucky enough to find they were in, I don't know if they were fat quarters, but they were in rolls. And you can look back on probably like 2 hauls ago, maybe I shared them. So I think that's so cute with the ducks. And then there's the little simple top to that. Yes, these guest checks are so cute. I didn't have any guest checks in my stash for the longest time until we stumbled upon these in that little convenience store. We were up in the mountains, up in the Sierras, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, I need to get those." I don't know if that I mean, it wasn't a bad price, but certainly the Amazon price is so good. I want to say it's 7 something for, I'm trying to look over my shoulder. I moved them. I've been shuffling things around, but I think you get maybe 4 packs of them. So you get 4 or 5 of these, and there's a lot in here. So that's a lot of crafting right there. Eventually, too, I'd like to get to the point, if I'm buying in bulk, where I start to create listings on Etsy. I'm just not quite there quite yet. like way too many things on my plate, but that's kind of my work towards. Oh, I wanted to show you this. This was sitting next to me. So this is what I did last week for our prompt. That was something on wheels. And I love, 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 love Richard Scarry. So this is going into my Richard Scarry book, but I just um, I was channeling Leanne a little bit because I know Leanne likes to do gessoing and kind of change the look of images. So I had some map page that I love the color of it, but it was a little bit too thick. So I covered it in some gesso and just did some fussy cutting out of one of my Richard Scarry books and did a little bit of collage down here at the bottom and a little bit of rickrack, and then I just stamped road trip on that. I thought it needed a little bit something at the top. So that was nothing on the back. But that was my, I'm going to put this back here. That was my something on wheels entry. Hi, Terry. I miss Terry coming in. How are you? How are you, friend? Okay. Let's get started. Maybe let's do this bunny one. I want to make a little die kind of thing. I don't know if that's the proper thing to call it, but that's what I've been calling. I'm going to grab one of these green chats. Let me get this. And I actually pulled, maybe we'll make this one second. What happened to the flower? I've lost it. I also grabbed this just right before we came on. Maybe that's why I was so um, kind of discombobulated here this morning, but I remembered I had also picked up this daisy material at Walmart, and I thought it would be, was this Walmart? Yeah, it must be because I could tell how it was rolled. This was one of the Walmart fabrics, and I thought it would be so cute to fussy cut maybe 3 of these daisies and then glue those onto the front of a tag. So I started doing that when I was sitting here. And I did another one, but now I've completely lost it. I don't know what I did with it. Okay. All right. So here's that Walmart fabric that had the little bunny faces. And I think when I hauled this, I thought, wouldn't it be cute to get a pen and kind of continue the image of the bunny? And that's what I did. So I just took my little micron. I didn't do that fabulous of a job, but I just sort of finished off the little bunny space. Maybe he should have a little pointier chin. I don't know, but that's what I did with this. And let's cut out one of these little bunnies. So cute. I hope everybody's having a good week. What have you all been up to? You guys been crafting and creating. Cut one of these little bunnies out here. And I'm just going to cut a little bit more of the excess away. Not too much because we want to come in and do the face, but just a little bit here. And we will glue this to cardstock. So much the same that we did last week with the paper napkin images. Oh, here's my flower. It just popped up from somewhere. I'm going to put it here so I don't lose it. And this one so I don't lose it. Remind me, they're right there. All right, let's get a piece of this cardstock. Let me cut it down a little bit smaller. Are daisies your favorite? So good. I will keep this one that we're making today. It'll come to you. It'll make its way to you, Angela. I know we'll have some friend mail opportunities. So I don't even need that much, do I? We will make the daisy one for you. Okay, so I'm just going to glue this down, and do I want to use Fabri-Tac? It always takes so long to dry. You know what? Let's experiment. I'm going to try. I did do the Fabri-Tac when I was crafting just on my own, but let's try glue stick. Let's see how well it sticks. This will be a little bit of an experiment. Let me grab some dictionary page here. Is my glue paper. Let's see how this works. So I think I'll do it on the paper itself, and we'll see how that works. In fact, because we're doing it that way, let me do the daisies too. Well, actually the daisies we don't need to. I'm not going to make a die cut. I think the daisies will just glue right to the tag. So I take that back. I'm not going to do that with those. But because we're doing a little cluster and we have some book page and we have, you know, some material and stuff, I wanted the bunny to be a little bit sturdier. And I don't know if you can see it, but it's definitely, because it has that cardstock behind it, it's definitely more sturdy. Okay, maybe let's do two just in case we want to do an additional one. Never know. And then maybe while it's drying, we'll do some fussy cutting. We'll move on to the daisies. It's always the thing, we have the dry time with all these. Is that going to be enough? I think so. I think it'll be enough. Oh, you've been sick, Angela. I'm sorry. That's so crummy. There's so much stuff going around right now. I ordered a few things off of Amazon, but you know, I've been putting so much time into planning my mother-in-law's memorial for this coming weekend. So I haven't had a lot of time to get started on the marathon stuff. And I've been keeping things going here for our Thursday. Well, that dried pretty good. It's still a little bit moist, but let's see. Let's work on the face. So I found this works really well. I just grabbed one of my microns, and this is the 05. And I'm just going to come in here and just give it a little bit more outline of a head. So you can see I did the little top of his head right there. And it looks almost like the fabric. You really can't tell difference. And I'm not very good at drawing. So if I could do this, you know, anybody can do it. I'm just going to do a rough circle. And actually this material has a little bit of kind of a hand-drawn look anyway. So it just kind of lends to it. So I just did a little circle there. Not too perfect. And then I think what I'll do is I'll extend some of the whiskers a little bit. I'll just extend those out a little bit past so that we can fussy cut around. So cute. Super cute. And let's do this one while it's drying. Where did you go shopping, Angela? Has anybody been doing the Joann's? It's interesting. I've been hearing, and Taylor and I, we went over there, of course, and we kind of had the same thought that the discounts that they're having aren't like super consistent, I guess, with the place going out of business. But I'm sure with being Chapter 11 bankruptcy, they are probably trying to recoup as much as they can, I'm sure. It's got to be a tough thing to do that, and frankly, ours did not have a good paper crafting aisle or area at all. It was rare that I ever bought anything at Joann's. And he's a little bit wonky, but he's cute. He is cute. Okay, let's see if we're dry enough. We're probably dry enough. My poor cutter bees. Okay, so I'm just going to come in with my cutter bees and I'm just going to do some fussy cutting. Actually, I'm going to get a little bit closer. Leaving a little bit of the white. I'm not going right up to the black outline. And we'll do the two just so we can give them some drying time. And I think this is such a great thing to use napkins and fabrics in this way. It really is getting me looking at fabrics in a whole different way. I was already kind of a big, what do I want to say, napkin hoarder. I love I love paper napkins. I've been crafting with those for a long time. But this is getting me looking at fabric in a different way too, I must say, the last couple weeks. Of course, I haven't been out shopping for fabric. I did walk through the Joann's fabric area, but it was so crazy. There was a big, huge, I have to say, there was a big, huge line of people in the fabric area, and it was super, very much a lot of disarray and lots of people buying yarn. That was pretty much what I saw people buying the day we went. Oh, yes. Let's see. Angela said she went to John's Monday. The discount wasn't great. Yeah, it was like 20% when we went. I don't know if it'll keep going up. Got a few things. Yeah, Dollar Tree is still. I think Dollar Tree is the way to go. And I have to say, gosh, what did I pay for these fabrics at Walmart? Because I remember I've taken all the stickers off, but whatever they had marked on these roll, which I think were fat quarters, they were even less expensive when we got to the checkout. I was super surprised. They rang up for less. So they must have been having some kind of sale or something or discount that wasn't marked. So that was interesting. But Dollar Tree's really stepped it up with the cute, cute fabrics, I think. I've picked up a lot of fabrics. Oh, wouldn't that be fabulous, Kathy, to get into the Joann's warehouse? Oh my gosh. I will say too, ours had a lot of Christmas. Were you guys seeing that, Angela, when you went to yours? Tons of Christmas out, which was interesting. So I don't know if that's stuff they had in the back or if it was stuff they brought from other locations, if they're all that way. And I'm not really, I have so much Christmas crafting and I'm kind of overloaded with that. So I wasn't a buyer for that. And there we go. So we have our two little fussy cuts, and because they're on that cardstock, they definitely have more, they're more rigid. They're going to kind of withstand being glued onto the front of a cluster here. Okay, so here's our card. And with these guest checks too, I left this bottom part on because I glued something over the top. So it has this perforation, as you can see. But if the perforation bothers you, you could actually take it, you just rip this off and of course use this to collage on something else if you didn't want your tag so tall. I just left it, I think, in all the cases. Okay, let's get some book page. In fact, I'm gonna pull this out. This was this was stuck in one of those envelopes. And let's use this one. Look at this. My new design scissors from Jan. If you guys haven't watched, go back and watch my haul. It posted on Tuesday. And it was half haul, half happy mail because I had purchased some things from our friend Jan, Antiques from Karen. She had a live sale probably about a month ago now. It was all craft supplies. And I purchased all these fun goodies from her, but then she just packed the box with all kinds of extras. So it was friend mail, it was mystery unboxing, it was like Christmas morning, opening that up and seeing what was inside. It was so all great stuff, so good. And these were in there, which I love because I love this wave and I don't have any that are this larger size. So I was super happy to get those. Let me see here. So I just took a little bit of book page. You know how I love this kind of larger font, but definitely use what you have. I might kind of cut it down a little bit more. These are so good. They're really sharp too. Um, Oh, wow, Angela. Let's see. Let's see. Angela said some of the stuff I got was only 10%. I ended up getting some Spanish moss and some purple moss, black and white chalk paint, silver plated earring hooks. Well, you did good. You know, it's so funny. I had Spanish moss in my hand too when we lined up to check out, and I went and put it back because I was like, wait, maybe I still have moss. I couldn't remember. I wasn't in, I hadn't like dug around in the drawer that has all my like assemblage stuff. So I started second guessing and thinking I had some. So I put the, I put the moss back. I walked back over. That's funny. We're getting the same. Let's see. Leanne said I've been shopping for yarn and fabric in my mom's store in June. Yay, Leanne. Oh, I'm so glad you're doing that. We talked about that. I'm so glad. Does it feel good? I bet it feels really good. And you're finding all kinds of treasures and goodies. Even better. Um, let's see. Angela said, you did? You got a magazine that cost almost $15 that came with a bunch of, oh, I didn't see. I bought that is it Somerset? I bought the Somerset and I think it was 20% off. So they're kind of pricey, but mine did not come with any cool stamps. Wow, what magazine was that? Kathy says Walmart is supposed to be resetting what and how they sell their fabric, so big discounts on the stuffs. Ooh, that's good to know. That is, ooh, okay. I would wait till I have to go over by the Walmart, like if I have a doctor's appointment or something. So, but I definitely will be checking that out. Okay, so here's our little book page. And then let's grab some fabric. Let's just do two. Why not? Because these are good to friend mail and whatnot. Okay, let me grab what I have fabric. This is my terrible fabric. Purple might be cute because we have the pink ears. Let's grab some purple. And what else do we have? I love this. Do you guys all have fabric that you kind of gravitate toward? For me, it's polka dots. I love polka dots. In fact, I even went and grabbed that. I think these are the Waverly, the square packs that you get. I'm pretty sure these came from Walmart, but I love a good polka dot. I never want to be out without polka dot material. Let's see, what else should we do? We have that. We can make one like that, one purple. What else is pretty in here? What do you all think? Do we have any floral? I'm kind of trying to work off what I have in here. That's kind of pretty. A little bit of pink. Here's some pink gingham. Maybe that's better. That one's a little bit folded. A lot of gingham in here. I picked up a huge pack of gingham at a thrift store many years ago, and I'm still working on it. Here's a little bit of blue. Just pulling out anything that seems kind of pastel, kind of spring. It's called Craft Beautiful 25th Anniversary. It says June 2018 on it. Wow. Yeah, maybe that was backstock or something. Ooh. Well, if I go back into mine, I'm gonna look. Let's pull out a little bit of this. That's probably way too much fabric than we need. That's probably way too much, but that's okay. Oh, you know what I didn't pull over was I'm gonna go grab my jar of um, what do you call this? My cheesecloth. Let's pull out this little jar of cheesecloth and we'll pull. Ooh, and I have some little pieces of tulle in here, so we'll use that too. I'm trying to use up that tulle I have. Okay. Oh, let's cut 2 of these so we have 2 of these going. Let's see if we have enough. That's so cool. You get a great magazine, plus you get stamps in it. I think the Somerset one I picked up had, I guess they always have that. It had, like pages that you could rip out. They were kind of like cardstock. So that was kind of interesting. Okay, we have our 2. Let's take some of this purple. I like that. Let's grab pinking shears so we can add some more just dimension to what we're doing. So let's do one purple. Where's my card? I don't know. I'm going to use this. I use it so much. Can you tell? The turquoise and the blue. I have such an affinity for that. Let's cut that off there. Look at this. Look at this wonderful jar. So I think I'm going to have to go back and I don't know. I attempted to film, which I think is episode 6, I think, of cleaning out and reorganizing. And I was running around the room looking for one particular type of craft supply, but I haven't looked at the footage. I think I'm going to have to scrap it because it's so much. I kept stopping and starting, and I think it's kind of disconnected. I don't know. I'll listen to it probably next week. I'll watch it and see. But I forgot I had this jar. It had little cupcake liners, like really old, little tiny small ones that were adorable. And I had picked it up in an estate sale and it was in a kitchen and they were in this jar. Isn't that the cutest jar? What do we think this is? Like circa 70s maybe, and look at the ribbing too on the side of the jar. It's so good. What would have come in that? Is that like a canning jar? Does anybody know? But I was like, oh, I need that on my desk. So I dumped out what was in it. And this is my new cheesecloth jar here. Okay, so we're building here. Let's see. Let's get a little bit of this tulle. I'll put a trick in the craft chat. Okay, awesome. Oh, good. Good, good, good. Tell me when you do it and then I'll pull it up. Okay, let's grab a little bit of this blue tulle. Let's put that on, maybe on it's so subtle, but let's put that on top of the purple, I think. Here, we have a little bit of cheesecloth or tulle. Let's grab a little cheesecloth for this one. We'll change it up a little bit. And then let's grab some doily. Like our doily. Let me see if I can find anything more here. All these little bits and pieces here. A little bit of doily, that's trash. And then let's see, let's get it with a little bit of color. I have to say I'm a little disappointed in this sponge sugar. I bought this a couple years ago, but it's so light. It doesn't have a lot of depthness to it. Let's see. Maybe let's try a little bit of this tumbled glass. Where am I? I'm going to get to my little thing here. That one looks like that one would be okay. Let's try that. A little bit of blue. Oh, is that what it was? Okay, pickles or relish. Oh, do they make them with the red checker? Oh, I have to be on the lookout for that. Hi, Kathy. How are you? Hello, hello. What are you up to today? Oh, Deanne, I saw you were having a jewelry sale later today, right? Put that in the link, friend, so people can hit the notification. Did I see you were selling your little spiders? Your spiders, I think I saw, and some jewelry. Definitely put the link for that in. I think this is the pink. I need a good way to keep track of. I'll show you. This pink is so, well, I guess you just have to be super, well, you see now it's better. Now that I said that, I guess you just have to be really, really, really generous with it. Well, and see, now you guys can even see. It's very, very subtle. It's very subtle. Oh, is it something she already had in inventory? Great. That is great. But definitely put the link in. Okay, so we have that. We have that. Let's grab a little bit of ribbon. This ribbon thing that I've been trying to work through. That one's kind of cute. That little polka dot. This was all that ribbon that was left over when we did the sorting. And I've been pretty good. I don't think I like that one. I've really been trying to dig in here and use what I have. I don't like that either. You can tell I'm very picky. I like that. A lot of whites, not a lot of, well, this one's pretty. Here's some blue. Let's see if that works. That might work with the purple. I love the green. The green I used on that one, but I think I just have a little tiny piece. I don't know that I have any more of that. Let's see what we have here. Okay, let's start working on our layers. I'm a mess here. Okay, I have a little bit of purple. Let's put some of this, maybe some of this blue down. I'll do the same thing. That's cute. Maybe because we use blue, we'll stick a little bit. And I'm just doing just a dry bit till I have it where I like it. And here's our tool, which is very subtle. You can't see a whole lot of that. Need something subtle. Let's grab some of this lace, maybe. And then we'll start gluing down. Just making a little sandwich here. Oh, that's cute. Okay, I'm gonna lift that up, and put it that way. Let's ink this up a little bit. I would love to go to an estate sale and just find a ton of those. I would be such a happy camper if I happened upon a ton of these. Oh, awesome. Okay, cool. So we could chit chat with you. I love that. I love that. Okay, ink that up a little bit, and then let's start gluing this down. I think I'll use Fabri-Tac. Look at this. I'm still having the horrible saga of the pin situation because I lost my original pin. I've been trying out different pins I had in my stash, but none of them are, I guess they're supposed to be stainless, and they keep turning my glue brown. And now, so I came across this yesterday, but it's too thick. It doesn't fit. It does fit in the top, so I mean, it does close it off. But look at that. That's so ridiculous. But maybe it's big enough that I won't lose it. I don't know. I need to just stop and take time and make a dangle so that I can't possibly lose it. Okay. Oh, I need to go. Let me look in the chat where we let that dry. Very discombobulated today. Okay. Let's see here. I'm going to look what Angela posted. Oh my gosh. Okay, so this is the magazine that Angela picked up at Joann's. I've never seen that magazine. Have you guys? 25th anniversary, crafts beautiful. I'm trying to look at it here. I can't see it, but she said 2018. I've never seen that magazine before. How cool is that? Wow. Look at it. Those are nice stamps. And then those are all the stamps that came inside. Wow. That is very cool. Hopefully you guys can all see those. Those are super cute stamps. I love all the butterflies and the botanical. Those are cute. I would say that's a deal. And okay, and Angela said it already it has some pattern paper and patterns in the back, which is cool. Oh, very cool. Well, I'll have to look for that. I definitely have to look for that. Okay, perfect. Yeah. Oh, Kathy, you haven't seen it? You were working with books and magazines in that time period. What was I even doing in 2000? What was I doing in 2018? I don't know. I don't know. Well, I was running my other business, Pearly Girl, that's for sure. That's what I was doing. Running around and so busy I couldn't think straight. So that's a given. Okay, I'm gonna hit this with a little bit of Fabri-Tac. Get that down there. Let's grab this ribbon. And actually, it has the slick side. I'm going to turn it around to the other side. It has more of a grosgrain look. You guys probably can't see that, but it's pretty subtle. Me and my texture issues I have. All right, well, let's see. I guess we'll kind of do that. And I think I had a little bit of this lace back there I thought was kind of pretty. Just a matter of where I want to put it. I like that. So I think what I'm going to do is sandwich this tulle. And I think I'm just going to give it a little bit of a fold, just so it has a little bit, it looks a little bit darker. It's still see-through. I'm just going to give it a little bit of a fold, tack it down there, a little bit of a tack. And we're going to this lace. Hit that with a little bit of fabric. Maybe do that like that. Leanne, what are you crafting with? What did you pull out from Supply What? Did you have guest checks in your stash? Oh, that's so cute. I think this fabric is. I also don't have a good pin for this. The top of this, it's getting a little thickish. So it's very cute. Bye, Mama Juju. Have a good day. Bye-bye. Let's see. Leanne is asking if anyone ever gets Daphne's Diary magazine. I've never found it in person either, Leanne, and it's so beautiful. I definitely have Daphne's magazine envy when I see people have it. I've never seen it for sale. I don't think I've ever seen it for sale in the stores. And I definitely haven't seen it, like a thrift store or I don't know, the other places we would kind of see it at or estate sale. Oh, that's so cute. I love it. That is adorable. Okay, let's see. Let's finish this one and then we'll do. Okay, this one, I have a little bit of this polka dot turquoise. So let's hit this up with some ink though first. I would love to find a Daphne's Diary magazine. Oh yeah, right? Oh my gosh, right. Did they do a couple did they do like two haul videos from there? I just caught the one they did the other day. Oh my gosh. So many amazing things they picked up. Um, yes, Angela, I have picked up and they're so thin. Let me see if I can grab them out. They might be, let me see if they're handy. Yeah, because I was just kind of digging in that. Are you talking about these? So I have picked these up, but I don't know. They're so thin. I have to figure out something to do with them, some project for us to do. But for me, they definitely have to be backed with something, some thicker paper, probably cardstock. I probably would back it with maybe cardstock, like if I was going to use it as a journaling card or tag, and then probably put some journal page or, coffee dyed paper. But I don't know, they're so thin that I haven't used them. I guess that, let's see, like if you took, I guess if you glued, well, you could glue, but even if you glued the front and the back, it's it's still thin. And that's what I don't like, and I regret. I picked up 2 of them. I got so excited, I'm like, "Oh my gosh, receipt books," and I grabbed 2 of them, and I haven't used them because of the thinness of them. Um, let's see. Guest checks that I thrifted a while back, some pastel check fabric. Yeah, that's perfect. Let's see, Leanne says, "If anyone ever goes to Goodwill bins, guest checks seem to always be there." Oh, other office supplies too, great for I'm gonna come up and visit you, Leanne, and go to your bins. I'm gonna come up. I wanna come up and visit you. I had shared with Leanne, um, at one point we had but that was kind of coming off of like COVID and things were closed. So that was kind of like one of the first outings. So they had one in Long Beach and I went with a couple ladies, like vintage, actually people I had met kind of during the shutdown. And there were maybe 3 bins in the whole place. We were super disappointed and I haven't gone back to check since. Um, but yeah, that is the thing. So the pink ones that I have down in my link, that's the other thing. It's nice when you can find them that are nice and thick like this. And I really had to hunt on Amazon. You know, I and if you're looking on Amazon or any of the sites, like definitely type in thicker paper because some that I think are on Amazon are still the kind of flimsy thin ones. I think it's better to get these sort of, and they're not even cardstock, you know, they're not that thick, but they at least have a better quality to them when you get the thicker ones. Oh, I would so hoard. And I would probably go once a week. Probably if at a moment I would be hoarding. Oh my gosh. I have no cutoff when I see all these kind of great things like that. And I love to treasure hunt, so. Oh, that's cool, Kathy. You found one of the Daphne's diaries? Lucky duck. That's what I keep thinking that I'll come across it at a thrift store or something. I haven't yet, like putting it out into the universe because the pages look so beautiful. Okay, let me clear a little bit. Okay, so we have a little piece of paper. What else? I mean, a little bit of material. What else do we want? What else did I pull? I kind of like that little polka dot. Maybe some pink. This one I did. I guess I could do that again. This one I did. I don't know. I had some little kind of things dangling down. I don't know if I loved. Not sure if I loved that, but let's see. Maybe let's add a little bit of this pink in here. Maybe a little square of it. Get some blue and some pinks going. Put that up that way. Oh, we also had some of this. Our blue doily. A little bit of cheesecloth. Cheesecloth is great texture. Okay, we're doing well. I want something, let's see, let me do a little bit of a dry fit. I guess that's kind of cute. I feel like I want something with more color. Let's look in this one here. Let's see. Something that, oh, I have this. We could use a piece of that. Green. I don't know why I want green for some reason. Oh, this will look cute. I think this is a contender right here. But let's look at all these little bits and pieces here. Let's look at this. Would this be cute? I've had this out. I don't know if I like that. I've had this out to use. No, I love that. Okay, let's use a piece of this. I don't know where I got this ribbon. I have it in pink and green, and I love it. I've used it a lot. Okay, I think that's going to be good. Let's just start gluing. Let's just go for it. Oh, that's a super good price, Kathy. That's a major score. $3? Oh my goodness. Yeah, I can't bring myself, even when I bought that summer set, I was kinda like, "Oh, it's 20% off." I was kinda like, I really hemmed and hawed because I'm like, "I don't really need it." I don't really need it, but there's some really beautiful, inspiring things in, and it does have some of the rip out cardstock. It has a really cool kind of triptych, like paper craft thing that I thought would be fun to maybe try maybe Halloween time or something. Might be fun for us to do. So I did have a few things, but I don't know. The $20, that kind of gets me. Yeah, that's the other thing, Kathy, right? They're so that magazine is so beautiful. You don't want to cut it up. That's I run into that. Especially because we all have a hard time finding them. It's not right. It sounds like we all don't just run into them all the time. So then even more so, they become precious. There's the scarcity and we don't want to cut them up. Okay, I like the green. I think the green's pretty good. Maybe I want it this way. Is it too much green? We're not seeing the pink. Oh, you know what I might do? Sometimes I like that better. Sometimes I'll fold it too, and then yeah, that's cute. I think I'll end up folding it, kind of twisting it. Oh, that's gonna be cute. I'm gonna put a little bit of the bead kind of in the center, and glue, and then just kind of twist it a little bit. Get a little bit more texture going on with it. See how that looks. It's really, really stuck to my finger. Let's put it, we got a lot going on this one. This one's very loaded. It's loaded with stuff. Okay, that's kind of where we are for now. And then I'm going to stick the bunny on it. Cute. These are really cute. And just like last week, we were talking about making the clusters. You can, this in itself is just a cute little cluster. So this could go really on anything, absolutely anything. You could make skin and paper clips with it. You could, decorate a page itself. It doesn't even need to go on a tag. So there's so many uses for these little clusters. How cute is that? Oh my gosh, I love it. So there's one, and there's two, and they're adorable. Okay, let's grab one of our chats. Let's also hit this with some ink here. And when I first made them, I didn't cut the edges. Like I didn't do a diagonal cut. I just kept them as is because I'm like, oh, they're guest checks. It's really still a nod to the fact that they're guest checks. But then I cut one off, the corners diagonally, and I liked it so much better, like in a tag shape. I don't know, just kind of changed the whole look. So I ended up doing that with all of them. I liked it that much. But you could round the corners. So maybe we'll do it on that one. This one we'll round the bottom corners, and then we'll do the diagonal on the top. Let's see. We'll see how that looks because I haven't done that yet. That's cute. I like that. In fact, I'm going to do that to this one because it looks so cute. Okay. Oh, I like that. That looks cute. That's even more finished, right? These other ones I can't do it because I already glued some trim on the bottom, but that's cute. I like that rounded corner. And then the paper cutter I have does not do, where is it? These are pretty shallow corner cuts. They're not quite as substantial as I would like. So I just have one of these little Starbucks gift cards and I cut the corner off. So I just use that. It just gives me more larger triangle, I guess. There we go. And let's hit those corners and we'll hit the top here. Hi, Laura. How are you? Hello, hello. Hope you're having a good day. I know, right? The pages are specifically for cutting out. Ugh. Laura, we were talking about Daphne Diary magazine. Have you ever found any in the wild or bought them for crafting with? Seems like we all have a little bit of an obsession of them because other than Kathy, none of us have them. Let's see, what am I looking for? Maybe let's cut, we'll do a little tab top on one. Of course, I didn't grab, let me grab my other pad of paper over here. Here we go. I've been trying to use this paper pad that I grabbed from Walmart, and it has some really cute pastel colored pages in it. Let's see, do we like that? Yeah, I think this one that's a little bit pinker. And this is really thin. This is interesting, this paper pad. I will say it's very, 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 very thin paper. What are they calling it? Oh, they're just saying 50 sheets. But it does make nice tab tops and things like that. So I just cut a strip the other day and I'm just going to fold it down, double it up. And then cut one of these. Let's see here. So I like that for that one. I feel like this one I would like maybe blue or purple. Oops, got stuck there. Let's see what we have in the paper pad. If there's any colors in here. Ooh, that's pretty. I like this blue here. I do wish this was more like a heavier paper. Doesn't have to be thick cardstock because I don't love the thick, real thick stuff because it cracks. But I think this was another one of those purchases. I got so excited that I actually found cardstock or a paper pad at Walmart because my Walmart never has paper pads. And I was so excited I grabbed it and I didn't really check to see what the thickness of it was one of those overly excited purchases that I need. Okay, two tab dots. Whoops, that one I kind of bent. Let's get all these little pieces and parts here. It goes in that jar. And let's grab another guest check. I guess we could do pink. We don't need to do blue. Here, let's grab a pink for this one. No, I like that on there. It's a little bit more opposite. Okay, let's ink this up. Oh, let's do this first. Let's cut our corners. Okay, let's round the bottom because that was so cute. Love that. There we go. Leanne, did you get something in the mail for me yet? I'm guessing you probably didn't get it yet. When you were talking about checkered, I was thinking of something I put in there. It might not come. I can't remember. When did I mail that? It was whatever. Oh, it wouldn't be there. Actually, I don't think it would come yet. I think I did it a day before yesterday, so it's probably it has some time. My whole week is just running, just off on all my time. Okay, that's cute. I'm gonna ink these up a little bit. Yeah, it was whatever day I said I was. I think I mailed it. Oh, gosh, time is just yeah. Time is not my friend this week. There's so much going on. I think it was whatever day I mailed out all the two St. Patrick's RATCs, I think. So maybe it was, what's today, Thursday? Maybe it was Monday. So yeah, it wouldn't have come yet. But keep an eye out. It's a little friend mail coming. Okay. All right, that's cute. I like the pink. I like the opposite. The pink on the green and the blue on the pink. Makes it pop a little bit. Okay, where is our glitter glue? What time is it? 1:14. And that is perfect width when I cut it with the little Starbucks card there. That's like perfect. I like that. There's our little tab top. Super cute. Oh wow, look at actually though, now that I'm looking at it, I must have done something different with that one because it's not cut as much. I don't like that. Am I being picky? I don't like it. I don't like it. Here, let me get another one. I think that, don't you think that looks funny? It looks way too slanted. I must not have used the Starbucks. Maybe what I did, here, let me grab two more. I'll just use those for some other, like collaging. So there's the pink, here's the green. Oh, you know what I think I did? I think I started, which is why I said this wasn't enough. I think I started with this one. That's what I did. So I used the biggest, now I'm recalling. So I did the biggest like that you can do, which to me is not enough. And then I came back in with my scissors and cut an extra piece off. So just like a little sliver. That's what I did. Now I'm remembering. Yeah. And then you just take it and basically turn it over. Let's see. the opposite and then do the same on the other side. I think that's much better. Not as severe. Didn't have enough shoulder. It didn't have enough shoulder in it. Yeah. Can you see that? I don't know. That's too pointy. We don't like that. Okay. All right, let's do another tab. Pulling everything off the floor. Oh, bye, Kathy. Put your link in too if you haven't left yet. Definitely put your link, or somebody else put Kathy's link as she's running out. Oh, thank you, Kathy. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I had Kathy was my ATC partner, and then Annette and I were partners again this month, which is super fun. That would be really funny if, because Annette and I have done it twice. If we get pulled as partners next month too, it'd be fun. Okay, we're gonna hit that up. Let's ink this one. I also came across when I was going through one of my cabinets this cute little, I guess it's a photo holder. It was at my mother-in-law's house. I'm pretty sure it was a photo holder, but I don't think she never put anything in it. It was just kind of blank. And it has a little cardboard. It's kind of like a little folder type thing. And then it has the plastic sleeves on the inside, but I'm going to do something fun on the folder outside part because it is kind of cardstock. So I'm going to decorate it in some way, and then that's going to be my little ATC holder for all the swapping we're doing. I'm excited. Okay, that's good. That's much better. That's an improvement, I think. Much, much better. We need shoulders on our cards or tags. It's for tags. I think I put cards. I wrote cards on the thumbnail and in my description, but I was thinking this morning they're really tags. I don't know if you guys. Do you guys use that interchangeably? Journaling cards and journaling tags, but I think these would be tags. And if you don't have a topper, that's a good discussion. Does that mean it's just a card if it doesn't have a topper? Okay, that's super cute. Okay, we are, I think this one, the pink, and I think this one was going to be, was it? Purple. No, let's do that. Okay, let's do this one. Okay, let's glue this on. Oh, thank you, Leanne. Awesome. If anybody's interested in vintage goodness, definitely go check out Kathy's sale. She has all kinds of great stuff. Sometimes she sells handmade things and cute little tags and things that she makes. So definitely go check that out. She has a very good eye for vintage. Okay, there's our little cluster down there. Super cute. What else do we want to do? Let's add a little bit something on the top. I sort of did it with this one. I just added a little bit of extra. Let's see what we have laying around. Oh, let's use, where's that blue? Let's use more of the blue that we used down below. Let's tie that in. So let's grab a piece of that. I think it's cute. Oh yeah, that's really cute. So I think I'll hit it with a little bit of glue and then just give it a little bit of a fold so it stays that way. And give that a little bit of a squeeze here for a second. Cute. And let's see, what else do we want? I feel like I want a little bit of a lace. Let's grab a little piece of that. That's cute. And what else do we want? Maybe a little bit of purple. Let's tie back into that purple. Let's grab a little snippet of this. Maybe a little bit of a square. Pull a few threads off there. That's very cute. A little bit of a dry fit. Oh, that's super sweet. Okay, let's glue that down. I'm going to try to use the stapler. It's kind of, it's getting quite a bit, a little bit of thickness here, but let's see if we can get the stapler. It gets a little bit fiddly, but I like that look with the staple. So we will try. Maybe we'll let this dry a little bit, go and build our second one here. Oh, we never got to the daisies, did we? You know what? Let's work on the daisies. And I'll finish up this bunny one, the second bunny one here. I'll finish that one up later. I'm going to work on the daisies for Angela. Okay. All right. So I'm going to let that dry a little bit, but I will try to come back in with my little stapler. If it's too thick, then I'll just use a regular one. But I like that little extra something with the staple. I think it's awfully cute. But here's our, oh, we didn't round the corners because we changed over. Let's see if I can still. I thought that was super cute. Yeah, I could do the middle one anyway. And let's get that up. I like that extra detail that we figured out here together. So there's basically our finished journaling tag here with the bunny. And we'll see if we can staple that. And let's work on, let's see what we can come up with these little daisies. Let's see if we like them with the green. I feel like the pink is going to pop a little bit more. Yeah, I think the pink will pop. So I already started, I fussy cut one, and that's just out of a piece of material. And I always like to do groups of 3. So let me finish this one off real quick. And I'm using fabric scissors because they're nice and sharp. I haven't tried to do that with the cutter piece. Let's see what those would be like. Mine are kind of munged up because no, not good. So I would suggest using really sharp sewing or fabric scissors, I should say, for this. And they cut like butter. They really cut well. So same thing that we do for paper. We're just doing a little fussy cut. In fact, some of my image is a little bit murky. meaning some of it doesn't have a perfect delineation for the petals, so I'm just kind of creating movement where I need to. Yeah, kind of down in there. You see how these were all kind of stuck together there. So I just, oh, in fact, let me come in here too. Let me round this out a little bit more here. They're all kind of stuck together, so you can just kind of come in around and kind of create movement around them. Do that a little bit more. A little bit more here. So when you're out at those thrift stores or you're in Walmart or fabric stores, definitely look for cute fabric that has little images that you can fussy cut. Let's see, let's put that in my fabric. And let me find one more that looks like it'll cut out well. I think I'll use this one right here. And we're going to glue these right to the guest check, right to our substrate. If I was going, same thing with the bunny, if I was going to make a cluster and I wanted this to be a focal and be a little bit more sturdy, I would back it with cardstock. But I think what we're going to do is just glue it right to the guest check. That's my thought. It's my thought with it anyway. Kind of clean myself up here a little bit. Isn't it cute? So cute, Laura. I don't know, I just kind of stumbled upon this because I craft the paper napkins so much. And making these little kind of die cut type things. I don't even know, is that the proper word? I don't. And then I thought, wow, okay, we could probably do the same with fabric. We also talked about like looking in our own closets for sources of fabric too, right? So if you're at the thrift store and you see a cute blouse or a skirt that has really great imaging on it, that's another source of cute fabric. Old dish towels would be great. Little hankies. Oh my gosh, hankies would be adorable. Like with some of those vintage hankies that are, sometimes they get holes or little snags in them. I think I have some in my drawer that are more craft worthy. They're not really good to sell as a hanky itself. So that would be really cute. Those have some really great images on them, or often do anyway. Okay, we don't have to be super, super perfect. I'm just kind of going around these. It's kind of a relaxing. All right, that's cute. Okay. And then there's our little daisy. And I like using threes. Threes is a good kind of attractive number. In decorating and crafting, they always say threes. Threes is good. Three is good. So let's see here how we can lay these out. I think this is going to be so cute. Oh, it's adorable. Oh my gosh, that's adorable. Okay, that's probably how we're going to do it. But let's do a little bit of inking. We like the rounded corners. I think I'll do the big rounded. And we don't like the Starbucks cards. Let's do this. cut off that little extra now that I remembered. I probably should take another edge of that card and make it a less extreme corner. Okay, that's good. Oh, you're gonna lay, oh, feel better, Angela. Oh, I'm really crooked today. Also crooked. Sorry about that. Oh, feel better. I hope you feel better. It'll be a surprise. I'll send you a picture when I'm done. Okay. Oh my gosh, that's cute. That's so cute. You could also, I mean, this pink one, actually, the pink are even better than the green. So the green just has this thank you on the back of it. That's the other nice thing. So this has a lot of journaling. But if you wanted it to be a little bit thicker and say one of your guest checks look like that on the back, you could certainly put a piece of, coffee dyed paper or some ledger paper on the back of it if you wanted it to be a little bit more sturdy. This is probably the minimum weight I would use on a tag or a card for a journal. Cute. Okay, let's see. We kind of had those. My gosh, I love these daisies. I'm going to make more of these. Okay, I think I want that one in the corner. Poor Angela. And thinking out loud to next week, I think next week I had sort of gotten that in my mind. So next week, I think I'm going to be up for a nice, easy, nice, easy week for myself. And so next week, we are going to be working on background papers. So like painting background papers. I have a bunch of stencils that I had bought a while back and I have not yet used them. So I thought next week, nice and easy, since some of us are getting our projects done for the crafty marathon, and I also need to start my taxes next week for sure. So yeah, so next week, get all your paints out, your acrylic paint, your watercolor. We'll be experimenting. If you have stencils, get those out. Inking. We're just going to have fun and make up a bunch of background papers because many, many a time I've been making something and it's great to have them already. Whoops, it's a little bit thick there. To have them already made and ready to go so you can just pull them out of your folder, your book, your container, wherever you keep them, and have them at the ready. So that's what we're going to do next week. We'll have a little bit of play, messy play with paint and everything. I'm also excited to use the stencils. I haven't been a big stencil user, so that'll be fun. Yeah, so even in Nettie, I use the watercolors I use, even the like cheapy, like when the kids are little, like the inexpensive ones. Um, those are good. That's kind of what I use is the inexpensive watercolors. So if you have watercolor, um, that's probably the most accessible thing. If you have any, little tubes of like Walmart little acrylic paint. So I don't, everything I have is like super, super cheapy. And then the other thing that's really great is if you have old books, like dictionary pages, these are great backgrounds to paint on. You can do it on just regular paper. Where's that book? I think we had looked at this last week. Did we pull something out of here? I don't even remember why we got on that topic. But this is just an old kind of throwaway book. I think I thrifted it or picked it up in the free bin or something at the library. And so that's what I do. I've just come through and painted different backgrounds on the book pages, and then I just keep them in this book. And then I can just pull out as I need them. But as you can see, I've kind of worked through. Sometimes they'll come in and like I'll even make little page protectors. I'll do little paper punches and stuff. But it's just a great. And also put in the thing, like think about things that you may have that can do little mark making. So this is just one of those cheapy sponges from the Dollar Tree. These are good. Like the top of a water bottle, those kind of things. As you're kind of looking around this week, like you're in the kitchen or you're throwing stuff away or putting into the recycle bin, just any little thing that can make marks. In fact, I think these marks here I just made with wide paintbrushes. So wide paintbrushes versus thin paintbrushes. And I just saw some on here. Where did it go? That I think I made with water bottle tops. Stamps are good too. Like after you've done your background pages, you can do, where's that one? Like this is one of those stamps when Taylor and I did that tutorial showing everyone how to hand carve stamps on erasers, just those pink erasers from the Dollar Tree. So this is one of the stamps we did. So you could also come in and stamp on the paper, or if you don't have paints, if you have rubber stamps, you can do the same thing. You can stamp the stamp, and you could just stamp the whole page and then come up and use that as collage fodder. You can rip it, you could fussy cut it. So if you don't have paint on hand, that would be another great option. I thought I just saw the one. Oh, here it is. So look how cool this is. So this one right here is just the lid to a water bottle. So you can get really great texture and really create like a really cool design with something super simple like that. So that's what we're doing. I know. What did I did? I must have done it last week. Did I do it last week or was it the week before? It was on one of our projects, which goes to tell you that it's nice to have it right. It's nice to have it at the ready. Okay, what do we want to put? What do we think Angela would like as a topper? Oh my gosh, I love these. I love these daisies. Oh, maybe my favorite. Because this is a little bit, it is blue though, isn't it? Do we want to use that? I don't think this is the right color blue. That's too blue. It's more of a green blue. Let me see what I have here. That work? What do we think? Was it last week? Yeah, what did I do? Let's see. Oh, what do I have in here? Are there any of these cute? I pulled out like the Grove grain. I don't know if there's anything in here. There's this blue. Is that too blue? I don't know. That's kind of cute. I had a piece of yellow, but it was a little tiny piece, and I used it on one of these other tags. Let's see. Oh, that's cute. One of these yellows. Okay, that's cute, right? Pink and the little centers of the daisies. Let's see what other. No, I don't like the gold as much. I think that yellow might be cute. And we'll do a little. Yeah, let's do the bright yellow. Yeah, where did I put those? Let's look. See, now I'm curious. Oh, one of the little collages, because this is what we made last week. Or was I just talking about it, or did I actually use? Maybe I just talked about it. Yes, I think these were the 4. And I still want to go back and add and make these into little baskets with the wire or the chenille stems, and I just didn't have time to do that this week. Yeah, I don't see. Who knows? I'm like a squirrel, right? I start talking about one thing, start thinking about something else. Okay, let's kind of line this up. Let's put this cute little ribbon at the top. Yeah, that's pretty good. Okay, and then let's make a little page protector out of something cute. Not fabric, that won't work. Let's kind of see what paper we have. Let's see what we have down here. What would be good in contrasty? Cute and contrasty. Because we're using yellow. That's not good, but it's not fabulous. Oh, let's see. Maybe one of these. Is that cute? It's like little stars. They're just like bags that I had. That's kind of cute. That's it. I think that's a contender. I don't know if the stars really go. Let's see what else I have in my stash here. Green. This is where I really, ooh, could we do that? Oh, I wish this is blue. So this is just, I made like a pocket. So I took a paper doily and I glued it onto a piece of like thin cardstock, which is another favorite thing that I love to do with doilies. But I don't know, I wish it was blue. It's a little bit too green, I feel like. Most of the papers I have here kind of not the right thing yet. Not the right thing. I'm rifling through. Usually I grab some centered, what on it, envelopes, like the throwaway little envelopes we get. This is where I start swirling. I'm so picky. Especially because this is for Angela. I want it to be cute. I guess that blue isn't bad, huh? That's the blue we just used. Actually, that's not. Actually, I kind of like that. I like this too, but the stars were a little distracting. Now that I'm looking at the blue. Let me just find that little piece we had. Here we go. I think the blue isn't too bad. I think that's pretty good. Let's see if we can get a piece. Let me glue this down a little bit better. That has a little bit of that sort of paper. What am I trying to say? like dried flour kind of thing going on. Oh yeah, yeah. Let's see if we can somehow do that. I like that piece right there. Okay, and when I do this, sometimes I do the opposite and then I think, oh, why did I do it that way? It's so hard. So the best way I found to do it is to take your hole punch and hole punch first. I think the back will just make regular. Well, let's do this one first. And then take your little paper punch, which is a circle. Oh, what size is this? This is probably about a quarter. It's about a half an inch. So it's about a half an inch circle. And then that allows you to line it up easier when you punch the hole first. And then that's how you get your little page protector. Hole protector there. Let me get another one of these pieces. Let's do that. The back will be kind of plain, which I think is okay. This is cute. So this is what I do too when I put friend mail together for people. Oh my gosh, I just start, I don't know. My brain, I'm like, oh, what about this? What about that? And I start pulling out all kinds of things and it takes me a long time. That's probably why I haven't, I did some craft packs back in the day, like many years ago, and they're so fun to put together. I probably should start doing that again, but when I'm putting something together for somebody I know, I really takes me a lot of time because I start thinking, well, what do they love? And especially if I know things they like to craft with, and what am I trying to say? The things they gravitate towards, like certain themes, certain things I know they're styles. I guess styles is a good word. This is cute. Okay, we have our little protector, and it's really subtle, but it ties back into the daisies. It has all the same colors of the daisies. And then let's see, probably we don't need too big of a piece, and it sticks up too much. This is really cute with the seam binding. Sometimes they'll come in and use like, seam binding and maybe a piece of lace. We'll see what it looks like. Oh, so cute. That is really cute. I'll probably judge it up a little bit more, but isn't that sweet? Oh my gosh, it's so cute. And I might come in here and maybe do a little bit of the texture stamping. We'll just kind of see, but I think now has just a little very nice, fresh and clean springtime look. So that's so cute. Isn't that interesting? The backs of all these are upside down, huh? Oh, this one isn't. So the green one, it goes the right way, or it goes the same way. But this one is interesting. The pink ones, I just noticed. It's upside down. Interesting. Okay. So I think that is it. Well, we got through 2 tabs. Let me put the pin in before I lose it. So very messy today. And this one, I'll finish this one up when I get off here this afternoon. Let's see, which one did we make today? Oh, we made this one. Let's see if we can get the stapler through really quick. I think it'll fit. These little old vintage ones work so well. Yeah, it'll fit. So cute just to have that little bit of something. And sometimes I'll come in here and decorate the back too, just so the back is cute. And sometimes I'll come in and put a little collage, even just a little postage stamp, a blue chip stamp, something like that, just to decorate the back up too. But I think those are awfully sweet. So cute. And then here's some more of our examples. So sweet. Oh yeah, definitely send me a picture, Leanne. Yep, we're gonna say goodbye here in just a second. Have a good day. I'll come hang out in your sale too and chit chat. And that's it. So that's kind of what we have going today. Okay, let me look at my notes. Let me look at the calendar and make sure I covered everything. Yeah, so this is today the 6th. We made the spring Easter tags. Next week, we will be doing all the painted background papers. So I'll make some posts on Instagram too and a reminder and in the community tab here on YouTube. And then on the 20th, Debbie, my sweet friend Debbie, guess what? Debbie and her husband Rod were actually, then this is Debbie and my Vagabond Travels. Debbie and Rod were in town this past weekend, and such a treat. Jim and I were able to get together with them and have dinner, and we played cards, and we just had such a good time. We always have such a great time with them. So that was a special treat this past weekend. But Debbie will be on with me and we'll be doing collaging and magazine page collaging, all those amazing things that Debbie is so good at. So that will be so fun. I know we're going to pick up a lot of things and learn a lot of new things that day. So I'm very excited. And yeah, if you haven't watched that unboxing I did, the friend mail, and mystery, it was like a mystery box from Jan at Antiques from Karen. Go back and look at that. That posted on Tuesday, this past Tuesday. And I think that's it. What else do I have on my notes? I know we all have to take on our day. I don't even know what happened to my notes. That's it. And look for more things to come on the Crafty Marathon. We'll all be posting, I'm sure, on our social media and more to come on that. And yeah, I think that's it. And here is our prompt for this week. Cooking. Very excited. Okay, let me switch and I'll say my goodbyes. You guys can all take on your day. There we go. Bye, Carrie. I hope you have a good day, friends. Thank you, everybody. Hope you enjoy the rest of your day. And I will see you next week. We'll get messy with the paints. Bye, everybody. Take care. Have a good weekend. Bye-bye.